night, everyone. Good night, Soufrière Bus Terminal. New developments. Palmis. Cheleba Barons Drive. Etangs, L'Espérance. Foncé Jacques. Mini. Saint Philip. Where am I missing? Wingsville. Tout côté Soufrière. Bossway tout moun. I hope that you guys reserve some energy from our 20,000 strong audience, where all of you I know were on Sunday when we launched Kenson Kifo Charles. Do you still have energy? Do you still have energy? Okay. That is wonderful to hear, because as you know, it was announced on Sunday that we have a major public meeting on Sunday coming. So when you leave here tonight, I want you to go home, I want you to rest, I want you to recuperate. Because when we meet at the home of the St. Lucia Labour Party, which is the market steps of Castries, we know that something special is coming. It may not come on that day. Massav. Sel moun ki sav se bodye ek premier ministre. So massav. But you have to be ready, Labour Party. Are you ready? Those of you who are standing on the other side of the bridge, I see you in red, come closer. Those of you who are having a drink at Whispers, Ricky will not mind. Come closer, you will go back later. That's when the Buddha will be ready. Those of you who are down the road by the Dream and Chippers, come closer, because we have something special for you tonight, Labour Party. We want to see you come closer, because we know that when we come to a St. Lucia Labour Party meeting, it is time for us to listen, it is time for us to learn. St. Lucia Labour Party tonight, we are here in the beautiful town of Soufrière. Some would call it the tourism mecca of St. Lucia, the bread basket of St. Lucia. But when we say it in Creole, we don't mispronounce. We say pain en payen. Nou pa ka di anye encore. Pain en payen, c'est la nouye, on dit. And we know that in Soufrière Bus Terminal, we have the Iron Woman of the St. Lucia Labour Party, the stronghold of the St. Lucia Labour Party. And when we talk about good representation, not just for us in red, but for every single person, the red, the yellow, the blue, the green, all the colors of the rainbow, and the undecided, we speak about the Honorable Emma Hippolyte. Let me see you put your hands together for her. Put your hands together for the Honorable Emma Hippolyte. This is a woman who has served with distinction. This is a woman who has given her time, her effort, and her energy. Everywhere she goes, she makes sure that she leaves a mark. She makes sure that she touches a soul. She makes sure that a mother has a voucher so they can go by Mercy and get something for their children to eat. She makes sure that you who are children in preschool have the ability to send them to preschool without worry or concern. Because the Honorable Emma Hippolyte is a brave representation of what it truly means to be Labour, which is bread, freedom, and social justice. So tonight, Labour Party, I know that you have heard the meetings going around. I know that you have sat in your home. Some of when you all heard the meetings that going around, so-called cottage meetings, and you hear about the renderings and the drawings and the coulda, woulda, shoulda, I know some of us had to just close our windows because moi fais ça. Léo te vini bon la ja bless la moi te ni pour fermer fenêtre moi. Parce que machi tout seul qui te ka parler là. So brothers and sisters of Labour, tonight we are going to talk facts, not fiction. We are going to talk about the progress. We are going to talk about what has been done and not what should have been done, not what could have been done. We are going to talk about what she did do and what the Labour Party is doing to better your lives and the lives of your family members. So brothers and sisters of Labour, I beg your attention for just 1 minute. Let us stand at attention, whatever you are doing. Let us stand at attention as we commence tonight's proceedings for the national anthem of St. Lucia. Sons and daughters of St. Lucia, love the land that gave us birth. Land of beaches, hills and valleys, fairest isle of all the earth. Wheresoever you may roam, love, oh love, our island home. And now, brothers and sisters of Labour, we are going to sing our party anthem. And can I be so bold to call on the Honorable Minister Sean Edward to lead us in it? Party anthem. Thank you very much. Here you go.
Now tonight I've been given an assignment that is somewhat new to me, but in the spirit of Labour, we will soldier on. So you will sing with me after 3. 1, 2, 3. The people's flag is deepest red, it shrouded of our martyr dead, and ere their limbs grow stiff and cold, their heart's blood dies every fold. Then raise your scarlet standards high, within its shade you live and hang. Oh, cowards flinch and traitors snare, we'll keep the red flag flying here. It wave above our infant might, when all ahead seem dark as night. It witnessed many a deed and vow, we must not change its color now. Then raise your scarlet standards high, within its shade we live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors snare, we'll keep the red flag flying here. It well recalls the triumph past, it gives the hope of peace at last. The banner bright, the symbol plain, of human rights and human gain. Then raise the scarlet standard high, within its shade we live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors snare, we'll keep the red flag flying here. Hip hip hip! Hip hip hip! I didn't even realize the Prime Minister was there whilst I was singing.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a sounding round of applause to Minister Sean Edward. But somebody very special has joined us tonight. Our Prime Minister is here. Let's give him that Labour welcome. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we can't go forward without prayer. And right now, I'd like to call on, yes, sir. I'd like to call on Miss Joan Hippolyte, who will lead us in prayer tonight.
For those of us who are Catholics, let's bless ourselves in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty God and Father, we are truly thankful for yet another opportunity to meet together as a labor family. We thank you for bringing all of us here safely, and we pray for those who are still on the way to get here. Father, we give you thanks and praise for fine weather, for us to be able to stand out there to support our party, to listen to the words of the members of cabinet and our Prime Minister. Touch us all in a special way. Use them, Lord, and let your words be their words to the people, to us, the St. Lucia Labour Party. And we pray that all will go well and persons will get back to their homes safely like you did on Sunday. All of this we pray for in your precious name. Amen.
Thank you, Sister Hippolyte. Thank you for that. So are we ready to turn it back up again? Are we ready to turn it back up again? Brothers and sisters of labor, so far you have attended 5 candidate launches. 5 candidates have been launched with the St. Lucia Labour Party. We started off in Odsa. Who did we launch in Odsa? Who did we launch in Odsa? Okay. Then we went down to Viewfort. And we know who we launched down there. That was Sir Daddy. And he's with us tonight. After Viewfort, we made our way back up the East Coast and we launched the lady that will remove this man. I refuse to mention his name. She will remove him from that seat. And history will be made in Miku South. That is Dr. Chandali Haraksingh. Then we went on to Babono. At Babono, we launched John Paul Estefan. John Paul for all. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday just gone a couple days ago, we went to our neighboring community of Choiseul. And we told Choiseul it is time to come home. We said, Choiseul. Choiseul. Choiseul has been asleep, it has been dormant. But it is time for Choiseul to wake up. And that was a warning when you saw 20,000 people in Choiseul that night at the Lafac playing field. We sent a strong message to the opposition. And we let them know that when the Prime Minister says 70 not, we're not saying it in joke. That's not picong, that is a fact. That is a fact. Because we are bringing Choiseul home to labor. We are bringing Saltibus home to labor. Brothers and sisters, are you with me? Okay. So tonight, like I said, we are going to hear from our ministers, our representatives, our candidates. We are going to have a good time tonight because, of course, when you leave here, you would have learned something else. So when you hear them talking on social media, you have to hit them with the facts. In the St. Lucia Labour Party, we do not insult, we do not incite, and we do not promote violence. But where we will hit them is with the facts and in the ballot box. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of labor, I would like to call on our very first speaker for tonight. And he comes from one constituency in the South. And I know he's a very, very proud man. That not only does he represent the ministry that St. Jude Hospital falls under, but he's also the minister of the constituency that St. Jude is situated in. And on that fateful day when we cut that ribbon, he will be wearing the biggest smile. I want you to put your hands together for a humble man, a dedicated man, a hard-working man. And we're talking about the one and only Moses Musa
what a night. What a night, what a night. Oh gosh, what a night. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't loud, and only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good.
Do you feel good?
Like
do you feel good?
Rubbing over my skin, and when your hair dances under my chin, wish we were alone, baby, just the two of us. Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Whoa, oh, wine some more.
Good night, my brothers and sisters. Maman Soufrière Bus Jacques. Comment vous y en soir? Comment vous y en soir? Anti-Emma. Political leader and Prime Minister, Member of Parliament for Castries East, Honorable Philip J. Pierre, our first Deputy Leader and Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Comrade Sean Edward, Parliamentary Representative for Denry North, other members of Cabinet, all of my colleagues, but in a very special way, let me greet Comrade Sister Emma Hippolyte, Parliamentary Rep for Soufrière. My brothers and sisters, Fwexer, I'm here tonight, and the people of Beaufort North, whether they are here or at home, we are all here to embrace Sister Emma Hippolyte, Parliamentary Rep for Soufrière Bus Jacques, and the next parliamentary representative after the next general election, my brothers and sisters. I am here to support Sister Emma because in Sister Emma, we have a dedicated woman, a woman who is strong, a woman who is a fighter for the cause of the people of Soufrière. In Sister Emma, you have someone who has given her whole life to public service, my brothers and sisters. Sister Emma is not in politics just because it's politics. Madame Salas a travaillé avec public cette at all different levels, my brothers and sisters. This is a humble woman, a hard-working woman, and a woman who continues to fight for the people of Soufrière. The people of Soufrière Bus Jacques, in Sister Emma Hippolyte, you have a fighter. Every single Monday in cabinet. Tous les lundis, Sister Emma, c'est Lika Starportway en cabinet. Tous les lundis. Il voulait tout bagaille by Soufrière. Li et comrade John toujours dans le combat. So, my brothers and sisters, you have a dedicated lady. A lady who works hard every single day, on every street, in every corner, on every farm, at the bay, everywhere in Soufrière. Sister Emma Hippolyte is there. Ex-Sister Hippolyte, par contre, l'autre monsieur qui était là, qui a fait story, qui a menti, qui a dit toute qualité bagaille. Et toutes ressources pays, qui ça y a été fait avec lui, là y a été un gouvernement. Look at the difference between Sister Emma's representation and what you had before. Every group of individuals in Soufrière, every single group is getting help from Sister Emma. Ou paye madame qui a fait un petit mamay, ou ka joindre help. Ou paye un petit mamay l'école, Sister Emma là pour aider ou. Ou paye un grand madame, ou bien un grand monsieur, Sister Emma là pour aider ou. ou peut aller à l'hôpital, ou malade, ou voulez aider, Sister Emma là pour aider. Ou peut un sportsman, ou bien un sportswoman, Sister Emma là pour aider. So my brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that comrade Sister Emma is a fighter. And she, later, mouté pour élection, yo de kabay blague, oh, Madame Salah, c'est 10, c'est that, c'est 10, c'est that. Là, il frappe quoi à la jour élection. Yo hele, wayayay, boté. Yo dit, si Madame Salah, kabay zépon, eh bien, élection Salah, c'est pas zépon tout seul qui kabay. Zépon naturel, toute qualité zépon. Zépon en bois, zépon en pied, tout partout c'est zépon système à Kaibayo. My brothers and sisters, Sister Emma Hippolyte has fought with us in the cabinet to ensure that we improve health services in this country. Ou ka changer, la Sister Emma, te NIC, en chay moun ka di NIS. Mais il était NIS avant, il vini NIC. Sister Emma Hippolyte started that transformation of the National Insurance Scheme to the NIC, National Insurance Corporation. And my brothers and sisters, what we have now, the modern NIC, Sister Emma Hippolyte, along with so many of our other workers, people who are working with her, caused the NIC to be what it is today, my brothers and sisters. Ça c'est une madame qui connaît travail. Ça c'est une madame qui ni l'orgueil. Ça c'est une madame qui ni respect, my brothers and sisters. Sister Emma Hippolyte, when Dr. Kenny Anthony was Prime Minister, and Honorable Philip J. Pierre and others were in the cabinet, they started the process of universal health coverage. Yodi, moun ki ni diabetes, ek moun ki ni high blood pressure, hypertension, si posé jwen aider parce que nous savons à chaque difficulté nous ni en santé, c'est parce que nous ni en chaque moun qui ni diabetes et à chaque moun qui ni high blood pressure. Avec Sister Emma te là en mi-temps bagay ça là qu'a aidé pour mettre un système en place. Et qui ça qui fait? Là nous perdons l'élection in 2006. Avec flambeau en tout, ils n'ont pas continué à développer ces ideas of universal health coverage. Comme ça, bagay la pas continué. Là nous en tout un gouvernement, Koussala, avec honorable Philippe J. Pierre, nous dit qu'il nous oblige à changer les affaires santé en cette lycée. We said to the people of St. Lucia, we are going to improve our health services phase by phase by phase. My sisters and my brothers, with the help of people like Sister Emma, the Prime Minister, and my colleagues in Cabinet, when we came in 2021, I say so to you all the time, moun ki de ka jwen we made, la teni 2000 et chek moun ki de ka jwen we made sans payer. À présent, l'année en haut, 12 000 moun qui a joint we made sans payer. From 2,000 something to 12,000 people and counting. We have strengthened the programs. A loan was taken and we have strengthened the programs that we found and we introduced new programs, my brothers and sisters. The people of Soufrière, ou ka changer qui manière l'hôpital Soufrière te là nous avons un gouvernement ou ka changer la tenir chaque équipement qui partait là. Là t'es en difficulté avec Sister Emma Goumé, avec Sister Emma mandé Premier ministre là pour buy tax support. And during our term in office, we were able to improve the services at the Soufrière Hospital, my brothers and sisters. If you go there today, you will see many new services that were not there in 2021. We need to thank the business places who came on board to help us. Sugar Beach and many others. The foundation. But Sister Emma Hippolyte fought with us to ensure that we provided better services. We can now perform many tests and diagnostics in the Soufrière Hospital that were not available when Herod was the representative in Soufrière. So we have improved the situation there. There's a lot more we need to do. But when you compare our performance, là où regardez ça nous fait, depuis nous entrons en gouvernement, et qui ça qui l'a présent, you can see a big difference. So you cannot allow the UWP to come back to spoil the Soufrière Hospital, my brothers and sisters. You cannot allow them to come back. Because COVA, c'est des talons nous cahier. My brothers and my sisters, our Prime Minister believes that we as a small country can use our resources and have a great healthcare system, even though we don't do it all at one time. And so you know what? When we came into government, we found what they called a respiratory hospital at the time. In the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, with the Delta variant, we found that the hospital did not have adequate facilities, did not have adequate communication so that people can go call their relatives and so on. All of these things we found. We worked hard to change things at the respiratory hospital. Also, my brothers and sisters, when we came into government, we found that the last government had to rush from Victoria Hospital to the OKEU Hospital. They fired Dr. King and the St. Lucians who had to transition the hospital. And they hired a company, a private company from overseas, paid them 25 million EC dollars to say they're transitioning the hospital. At the end of the day, it is the same St. Lucian doctors and nurses and professionals who transition the hospital. So I want to tell you, my brothers and sisters, in the very same way that St. Lucians moved Victoria Hospital to Owen King EU Hospital, we already have, for over a year now, a commissioning team for the St. Jude Hospital. And it is St. Lucians, doctors, nurses, professionals who will commission the St. Jude Hospital from the stadium to the new hospital. So don't let them fool you. When you have a new hospital, just like the OKEU, there was a transitioning process, a commissioning process, and the same thing will happen with St. Jude. In fact, the team is already working, and they have been working for many, many, many months. What to do, how to move the hospital. So we know exactly what we're doing, my brothers and my sisters. I want to tell you also that your government has created a system where new services are being given to our people. We have started universal health coverage, my brothers and sisters. And pregnant ladies are getting their blood tests and their ultrasounds without paying any money. That is your Labour government at work. Et nous partons ni ça avant. Les flambeaux étaient là. Mande yo, qui ça yo fait avec tout l'argent payé à présent, Honorable Philippe J. Pierre made it possible for all pregnant St. Lucian women who go through the primary care system to register. They get their blood test and the ultrasound without paying any money. Breast cancer, a serious problem with breast cancer. My sisters and brothers, Honorable Philippe J. Pierre and the Labour Party government caused us to have 2 of the latest machines to help the doctors detect whether there are cases in St. Lucia where we may have breast cancer. They are called mammography machines. One at St. Jude, one at OKEU. So far, over 170-something women have gone and done that test, free of charge. That was not there before. Another one, we have a new strategy, new technique for cervical cancer screening. Right now, women are getting it free of charge. That's your labor government at work. And for the men, for us men, say nomla, prostate cancer. Our government has made it possible for you to get your PSA test done free of charge, my brothers and sisters. This is a government that's working with Sister Emma and helping us in the cabinet because she has experience with the NIC and the universal health coverage. And what are we going to do? Listen to me for a second. Shh. In the near future, you are going to get an essential package of health services. We are going to add to what we're already doing. And all St. Lucians will get that. You're already getting breast cancer screening, cervical cancer screening, prostate cancer screening, snake bite treatment. And you know what? Very soon, we will have colon cancer screening free of charge. Very soon. You know what will happen? There is going to be a basket of services that the government will pay for. And we will invite insurance companies to give very competitive rates for businesses and for individuals who want to purchase insurance. The next level will be people who have to go and do surgeries overseas. We'll have what is called a reinsurance system where the big cost items will be taken care of. That is what your government is working on. Your government is working so that when you go to the health center and then you go to the hospital and to the pharmacies, your records will be there right through so that in the health system, everything will be coordinated. That is what your government is working on, my brothers and sisters. And the last thing I want to tell you, Flabo kadi tout moun yoni a card, tout moun ka jwen a card for $75,000. My brothers and sisters, that is a big lie. That is a big bluff. Listen to me for 2 minutes. 2 more minutes. I know that just before the last elections, Flabo I parlé by insurance companies. Et que made yo, si yon pou faire insurance, comment yon écoute le gouvernement? Là yon fait calculation now. The insurance companies told them, for every person in St. Lucia, you have to pay $2,017 for every person in St. Lucia per year. When you multiply 2017 by the population of St. Lucia, you get in something like $360-something million. So the government would have to pay $360-something million to a private insurance company. And you know what else they told the insurance? They told them they will mandate all St. Lucians who are working and who can buy insurance, they will make them buy the insurance. So, yo di, tout moun ki ka travay an set lisi, yo ka yo oblige yo gen insurance. So, apre sa yo ka vin di yo ka issue a card pour $75,000. That's a lie. That's a bluff. And my sisters and brothers, do not fall for that bluff. So, I swear I'm over the Vieux Fort North is with Sister Emma. Lania Shai, Tiki Talk, Mab, ek tout kalte, Brags, qui ka joué en Vieux Fort North. 4 Brags, Tiki Talk, by Gosa. Nous pas ni temps pour répondre c'est Bougla qui a joué TikTok en vie votre neuf là. Nous avons travaillé avec les élections couillées. Ce n'est pas tambour tout seul nous avons battre. Nous avons joué violon. Nous avons dansé jou. Nous avons dansé belé à la tête. N'importe ce monde qui a monté. So my brothers and sisters, support Sister Emma Hippolyte. She's a wonderful woman. She cares for you. She cares for you, my brothers and sisters. And there ain't no way you can compare Sister Emma Hippolyte with that other person. So thank you, my brothers and sisters. One love, one love. Sister Emma, Sister Emma, Sister Emma, Sister Emma. Thank you, my brothers and sisters.
Oh, what a night, what a night, what a night. Oh gosh, what a night. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms.
Thank you, brother Musa, Moses Chabatis. And I hope that you listen carefully, because healthcare is something that is important to us all. Healthcare is something that impacts us all. You may not be ill today, and we are not calling it for you, but I know that you know somebody affected by breast cancer. You know somebody affected by cervical cancer, prostate cancer. Even the farmers, when you go out onto your farms, you need to be safe. But in the event that you are bitten by a snake, we cover that for you. From the anti-venom to the hospital visit and everything in between. And that is what you call universal health coverage. Universal health coverage is not a pie in the sky. It's not $75,000. And I can tell you something, brothers and sisters of labor. Working in a ministry of health, if you have dialysis, if you are on dialysis treatment, you pay more than $75,000 a year. So if you have to get treatment for dialysis and then something else happens to you and you buy into that fake dream that they are giving you, where will you get the money to pay for that? Under the St. Lucia Labour Party, as you heard, we have the basket of services at no cost. And then you have the next tier, which will be affordable insurance. And then the third tier, which will be catastrophic events when you have to fly out of the country. And on each level, the government of St. Lucia will come in to assist you. That is what you call universal health coverage. So when they say they are bringing you universal health coverage, tell them, I have it already. Tell them that for us, please. And when we talk about the Honorable Emma Hippolyte, when they come to the meetings and we've been listening, we heard the nonsense and we see it on Facebook too. And they talk about, oh, we did this infrastructure and we did the beach park and we did whatever. Tell them that the Honorable Emma Hippolyte renovated the Fort Beignet Park. Tell them about the Bhutto Community Center. Tell them about the 3 classrooms that she rebuilt at SCSS. And when I tell you, we have a long list of the achievements of the Honorable Emma Hippolyte in this community where we all live. When I called the office and I said to Rochelle, send me the list, Rochelle sent me a list of over 70 things. Well over 70, and we had to break it down for tonight. After every speaker, I am going to mention a few. When they talk about infrastructure, talk about the Zeno multipurpose court as well. Because when she does projects, the projects touch everyone and not just some. Because they want to come back so they can get back into the SRDF. And you know what happened in the SRDF. Brothers and sisters of labor, let's save some for later. And I would like to call on our next speaker for tonight. He is a man that we launched on Sunday. He's a very serious man. A very serious man. A man with a plan. The man knows what he's about. So when we talk about the future, that prodigal son of Choiseul is coming back home. And the shepherd, the good shepherd, is Kifo, Kenson, Charles. Put your hands together for him.
Good evening, Soufrière. Good evening, Force Jacques. Good evening, Choiseul. Good evening, Saltibus. Good evening, St. Lucia. My Labour family, good night. Let me first salute our esteemed political leader, the Great Honorable Philippe Joseph Pierre, members of the cabinet, comrades, brothers and sisters. And in a special way, I must pay homage to the phenomenal one, the very rock and foundation of this constituency, the Honorable Emma Hippolyte, Sister Emma. Indeed, she is a formidable leader, a fearless auditor who stood up to an entire government in 1995. Yes, I did my research. You did not know that I knew. She is a chartered accountant, a financial whiz. She brought stability and growth to the NIC. How many NIC contributors we have here? Gamun, 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 gamun. All because of Sister Emma. But more importantly, she is a visionary servant who puts the people of Soufrière first. When we look at Emma, we see her heart in youth training. We see her faith in after-school programs. We see her fingerprints on every aspect of progress within the constituency. She is Sister Emma, Auntie Emma, and she delivers. Does she deliver? Yes or no? I can hear you. Make some noise. Now you know Soufrière, Force Jacques, and Choiseul Saltibus have a lot in common. And remember, it's Soufrière, Force Jacques, not Soufrière Saltibus. Moi, je pour constituency ça tout partout mon passage jeune. Soufrière Saltibus. God connect constituency ça. You know that boy Kenson, you go lose your way, you never find that. We share mountains, we share rivers, and we share families. But tonight, let me tell you what we don't share. One constituency is blessed with a hard-working representative who delivers daily for her people, Sister Emma. While the other one has been left adrift in the winds, invisible, voiceless, rudderless, almost without representation at all. But that is about to end. Once again, we will join hands in service as real neighbors do. We will be hearts beating for progress, a movement of destiny and development, and united by a single promise of bread, freedom, and justice. When Soufrière rises in strength, Choiseul is lifted by its tide. When Choiseul finds its true voice, Soufrière's heartbeat grows louder. Our struggles flow like the rivers of the south. But from this night onward, our progress must flow together, carrying us all toward the sea of victory. Choiseul and Soufrière must stand together with the rest of the south. And why, oh why? Why must we forge this alliance? Why must we forge this alliance, my brothers and sisters? Because we stand with a party that restored honor and dignity to the governance of this land. We stand with a Labour Party whose moral compass points firmly towards you, the people. The opposition can come with empty slogans, unrealistic plans, and the politics of revenge. But this administration, led by the steady hands of Philippe J. Pierre, not the reckless, as our colleague, who John Paul knows very well, reminded us of, not the reckless hands of the others, These steady hands of Philippe J. Pierre come with substance. Substance, and that is what the St. Lucia Labour Party brings to you. Look at the record. Look at the proof. This is the government that declared that the workers of this country deserve dignity. What did they do? What did we do? We delivered a real minimum wage. That is a caring government. This is a government that honored years of service, making temporary workers permanent, and giving our valued caregivers the respect that they have earned. And this is the government that said the South must not wait one day longer for care. So we are delivering the St. Jude Hospital. Are we, PM? I'm asking PM right now, are we delivering the St. Jude Hospital? That is the man. That is the man of his word. Now, let me tell you all something about St. Jude, my people. St. Jude is not just a building in Vieux-Fort. St. Jude is the lifeline that serves our people in Micoud. Right, Sister Shanda or Dr. Shanda? St. Jude is the lifeline that saves our people in Labrie. It is the lifeline that saves my dear people of Choiseul-Saltibus. And it is also the lifeline that saves people of Soufrière at Fort Saint-Jacques. It is the symbol that proves when the South is strong, we are all strong. And that is what St. Jude's is, my brothers and sisters. Soufrière, Fort Saint-Jacques, you have a powerhouse. You have a powerhouse in Sister Emma. A woman who fights tirelessly for every child, every road, and every family. From Palmis to Barnes Drive, to Market Road, to Fort Saint-Jacques, in the depths of new development. Also for the love of Lenny's Hill. Sister Emma loves every nook and cranny of this sacred soul. But now, my home, Choiseul-Saltibus, needs that same voice of strength. Choiseul-Saltibus needs the strength of the St. Lucia Labour Party. Choiseul-Saltibus needs representation once and for all. For too long, our silence has been mistaken for satisfaction. But tonight, on this sacred soil of Soufrière, I stand before you to declare the season of silence is over. The season of silence is, let me hear you. It is, the season of silence is over. I come not as a stranger asking for your vote for Emma, but as your neighbor, Kifo, asking for your trust in Sister Emma, asking for your trust in the St. Lucia Labour Party, asking for your trust in Philippe Joseph Pierre. Trust built not on slogans but on service, not on words but on work. And when Choiseul-Saltibus makes me the parliamentary representative alongside Sister Emma Hippolyte, I give you my solemn pledge. I will be that voice. I will be that champion, lobbying every minister, fighting every battle and lobbying you, yes you, Sister Emma, for the people of Choiseul-Saltibus. We need to ensure that the same wave of labor progress that leaves Soufrière is delivered next door to the people of Chabatis. Bus. And my dear people, I know you're waiting very impatiently for Sunday. Qui ça qui a fait dimanche? Ben moi idea qui ça qui a fait dimanche? Makatan ça qui a fait dimanche? Par là moi katan Saint Jude, par là moi katan un l'autre bagay. Which one is it? Eh bien when the Samoa katan say en rouge. C'est Samoa katan en rouge. Eh bien ça bon toujours. But when the Prime Minister rings that bell, the choice will be clear. It is a choice between stagnation and progress, between excuses and accountability, between the dark politics of the past and a brighter, better future delivered by labor. Let them come with the talk. We will come with the work. Let them come with division. We will come with real unity. Real unity. La pas ni pièce show off là. La pas ni pièce pretend là. Real unity. Let them come with noise. We will come with results. Results that are loud. Results that are real and tangible. Are you ready, Soufrière? Are you ready, Chabatis Bus? Then let us commit tonight to strengthen this great Southern Alliance, to march hand in hand. And you know that term, better, Mokokatanu, better, make some noise to move forward ever, backward never. Long live Sister Emma. Long live political leader Philippe Joseph Pierre. Long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. I love you. I love you. Good night.
That's why I voted for Labour. They putting the people first. I not voting for no flambeau. To put us back in reverse. I moving forward instead. I have my eyes on the bread. Ask anybody in the country, they will tell you the mood is red. Red is the mood.
I love that song. The mood is? The mood is? That's right. Now, before I introduce our next speaker, I know you will want to hear from her, but I just want to tell you quickly that there are washrooms over to the right, my right. That's the comfort station. It costs $1. So if you need to use the washroom, go now, because you will want to hear the next speaker. But before we go to the next speaker, we want to say a big thank you to Kenson Charles. Who here is from Chabatis Bus tonight? Wow, 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 wow. Chabatis Bus in the house. When you go home, we want you to canvass, speak to your neighbors, because some of them, it's generational. It is generational. Their mothers and their fathers and their grandmother, you toujours vote, so now vote. But now is the time for them to come to the right place. They need to come to the winning side. Because who wants to be in opposition for another 5 years? Because Labour will win the next election. And Soufrière will not be in opposition. Neither will Choiseul. Neither will Canaries. Neither will any other constituency. And I see some young people here tonight. I see a lot of young people here tonight. I see you close by, I see you on the sides, and I see you in the back. I know that some of you heard about what happened on Sunday. But I want to say to you that Labour is a safe place for the young people of St. Lucia. Be wise and open your eyes, young people. When they give you rum and food, okay, but understand that your heart needs to stay with Labour in order for you to progress. Because with the St. Lucia Labour Party, you have opportunities under the Community Tourism Agency. That means if you have an experience, which means like a tour, if you have accommodation, or if it's something like a shop, a gift shop, something to do with community tourism, something that impacts your community, you can benefit from the Community Tourism Agency. That's one. When we talk, if you're a little older, we have the MSME, that's with Auntie Emma. You can benefit there as well. And of course, we have the youth economy. Don't listen to them when they say that you're not getting the grant. Over 4,000 young people have received that $5,000. And they've also received business training. Nous pas qu'à bailler l'argent vaiti via l'État. Nous pas qu'à faire ça. The young people benefit from the youth economy. They learn how to manage their business in the youth economy. And of course, with the St. Lucia Labour Party, we were the ones that started one university student per household. You can send one person, at least one person per household. So do not listen to the people who encourage you to insult women. And the latest thing they had to say about our good Auntie Emma was about her age. What is age when wisdom is at the head of the table? What is age when hard work is at the head of the table? This is a woman who knows what she's talking about. And another thing I want to say quickly, when they talk about having carnival for 1 month, ask them, what about community carnival? Because 1 week after National Carnival, we have the biggest community carnival right here in Soufrière. Did they forget about that? Mais c'est l'habitude yo oublier ce timalewe. L'habitude yo oublier nous toutes. So brothers and sisters of Labour, when they talk about all of this nonsense, do not buy into it. Tell them we are not falling for that. Brothers and sisters of Labour, right now, I'm going to call on a woman. That's right. I am going to call on your representative. She will be addressing you here tonight. Because brothers and sisters, what we are doing here is very important. What you are doing here is very important. Because we want to ensure that the St. Lucia Labour Party remains the party of choice here in Soufrière Fonce-Jacques. So as I call on Auntie Emma, the formidable Emma Hippolyte, I would like you all to put your hands together. I would like you all to lift your rags and your flags and blow your whistles. Because this is a woman that will serve you for 5 more years. No more swing seat in Soufrière. Welcome, Auntie Emma.
C'est Emma, nous voulons because Emma can aider. This Emma, we want because Emma is the one we voted.
Auntie Emma,
Balmis people,
Auntie Emma,
for Beignet,
Auntie Emma,
Barons Drive,
Auntie Emma,
Bucket Road,
Auntie Emma,
New Development,
Auntie Emma,
Zenon Massé,
Auntie Emma,
Fonce-Jacques,
Auntie Emma,
Château Bel-Air,
Auntie Emma,
Bonne-la-Croix,
Auntie Emma,
Port-Joli,
Auntie Emma,
Itens Massif,
Auntie Emma.
Jean Soufrière.
When the elections is coming, Soufrière, make sure you get it right. We voting for Emma and we putting the flowers out. Cause live in it, put him a maye from Tibata Valley. And live in it, put Mali, we say Emma, new play. We voting Auntie Emma,
Balmis people,
Auntie Emma,
for Beignet,
Auntie Emma,
Barons Drive,
Auntie Emma,
Bucket Road,
Auntie
New
Emma,
Development,
Auntie Emma,
Zenon Massé,
Auntie Emma,
Fonce-Jacques,
Auntie Emma,
Château Bel-Air,
Auntie Emma,
Bonne-la-Croix,
Auntie Emma,
Port-Joli,
Auntie Emma,
Itens Massif,
Auntie
Jean
Emma.
Soufrière. When it comes to Mali way, Emma got it right. A humper here, a humper there, things are cooking right. When it comes to young mothers, Emma show she care. A voucher here, a voucher there, everything went right.
Emma save our NIC, Emma got it right. Emma work for UAT, Emma got it right. We voting Auntie Emma,
Balmis people,
Auntie Emma,
for Beignet,
Auntie Emma,
Barons Drive,
Auntie Emma,
Bucket Road,
Auntie Emma,
New Development,
Auntie Emma,
Zenon Massé,
Auntie Emma,
Fonce-Jacques,
Auntie Emma,
Château Bel-Air,
Auntie Emma,
Bonne-la-Croix,
Auntie Emma,
Brothers and sisters of Soufrière, good night. Maman et Fonche Jacques, bonsoir. Brothers and sisters of Soufrière, good night, good night, good night. I also want to take this moment to greet all our friends and visitors of the Labour family. Good night. Let me take this moment to recognize our political leader and esteemed Prime Minister, Honorable Philip Joseph Pierre. I also want to take this moment to recognize our two deputies and the chairperson of our esteemed party and all our candidates on this table. Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that I'm extremely pleased at what I'm seeing this evening. I am very pleased at the mood. The mood is, I don't have to say it, you have said it, brothers and sisters. But brothers and sisters, moi vle, oui messieurs, pour support ou jabou moi aussi vle, oui messieurs, pour support ou Chabatis and Lucia Labour Party. Nous pas assis en caille concite, si ou pas ban nous support, c'est vous qui a mette nous assis. Et moi vle changer. Brothers and sisters, 4.5 years ago, we came to you and asked for your support. Each one of us in our respective constituencies. You listened to our plans. You looked at our 2021 manifesto and you compare it with what was presented at the time, what was happening to you by the United Workers' Party administration. And you took an intelligent decision to vote the St. Lucia Labour Party. But brothers and sisters, that was 4.5 years ago. And now you have 4.5 years of experience, of service to assess the government that you voted into office. For 4.5 years, brothers and sisters, you have the government of the St. Lucia Labour Party, headed by our esteemed political leader and Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip J. Pierre, who have worked day and night to put you first. That was the commitment we made to you when we came to you. And I can tell you, and I don't need to tell you because you know, because you feel it by the programs that we've had, that we have put you first. So now I want us to take a look at that journey of these 4.5 years. Tonight, I want us to do a bit of accountability. And we need to assess where we are. I am glad that we've started this public meeting here in Soufrière, because this is signaling to us that the campaign has started at the heartbeat of the St. Lucia Labour Party. Brothers and sisters, the United Workers' Party 4.5 years ago never thought that they were going to lose the Soufrière seat. Yo pas jamais quoi ça. Soufrière, c'était postcardio. J'ai toujours yo pas ça comprendre yo peine six ça là. But I want us to understand why they lost it. They've lost it because they took the people of Soufrière for granted. They lost it because throughout the country, they took the people for granted. They did not respect you, the people of St. Lucia. They did not respect you. They had a leader that believed that as long as he said go, everybody should go. That is why at this moment, I am asking you to judge the St. Lucia Labour Party by our performance. I want you to judge us by our performance. I want you to compare the performance of the United Workers' Party, which one can summarize as a party that wasted over $700 million of the people's money. That is the summary of their performance, brothers and sisters. It is the party that took a decision to give almost 1,000 acres of our land to a foreigner at $1 an acre for 99 years. That is the performance, brothers and sisters, that we have. I want you to look at the United Workers' Party and the leader who specialized in demolition. He demolished Ponsa Akila, Ivinyaki Kwaze, Soufrière. I want you to remember that. He demolished 2 buildings on the St. Jude's compound. He demolished the old prison. Et tout ça qu'il a fait quand il m'a maïtini toy, c'est croisé. That is the performance that you have from the United Workers' Party. And I want you to compare this with the performance of the St. Lucia Labour Party, headed by our esteemed political leader and Prime Minister. Look at the performance of our government. 4 consecutive years of growth, brothers and sisters. We have a political leader that is experienced, mature, steady, compassionate, humble. A servant leader, brothers and sisters. Let us give our political leader a round of applause. So you compare Alan Chasney and Philip Joseph Pierre. Nom yo même dit he is a reckless person. Souba sa reckless se muntika drive some brakes. Ou pasani munsa la ka conduit pays. And look at the performance of this gentleman here, Philip Joseph Pierre. Look at the performance. And I want to tell you, brothers and sisters, not only we have a strong and capable leader, we have a strong and capable team on this side, brothers and sisters. Look at the team here. We have our first deputy political leader, Dr. Ernest Hilaire, the man who has served us well with distinction in the area of tourism. Give him a round of applause. You have next to him the man, Brother Musa, who has held the Ministry of Health in a capable way. We have next to him Brother Sean Edward, very capable, leading the Ministry of Education. And you have the youth on the youthful side, the man on that side, the brave of the north. And you have the maestro in Brother Jeremiah Norbert. And we have the king in agriculture, Brother Stabat Rosman. That's the team that has served you well. And now we are bringing in another set of strong persons to assist us on that team. Dr. Haraksingh. We have Sister Lisa Jawar here. We have Sir Danny. And we have our brother from Switzerland that lit you up a while ago. And our brother from Babono, John Estefan. I also want to thank and to bring to your attention the hard work of Dr. Virginia Albert Poyat and the work of Brother Joachim, who's overseas and not here with us today. And you have Brother, the man from the Republic of Labrie, Brother Alva. It is important that we do so and to show you that team labor is a formidable team, brothers and sisters. And then you have, that is why we present you with quality representation. And Brother Wayne Girard, our neighbor from Canris. That is why we are staying with labor, brothers and sisters. In Soufrière, in Anslare, throughout, we are staying with labor. And we are committed that the two seats of the Mikusa of Deriso and Swazel is joining the fray. So, brothers and sisters, I want us, when we are doing this judging, look at the work that we have done with small businesses, brothers and sisters. Over 700 small businesses have received support from this government. Millions of dollars. In Soufrière, over 69 small businesses receive MSME. Brothers and sisters, our youth economy, the brainchild of our political leader, millions of dollars to support our young people. And in Soufrière, no less than 68 young persons have received assistance with their businesses. Judge us by how we treat our elderly, brothers and sisters. That is why in Soufrière we are putting a seniors home. Judge us by how we treat our elderly on the home care program. Judge us by how we support our fishers and farmers, brothers and sisters. Our Honorable Prime Minister, in his generosity, our fishers in Soufrière in particular, received over $700,000 as a result of losses through Hurricane Beryl. This is a man with a big heart. Give him another round of applause. Brothers and sisters, judge us by what we have done through the education system, our laptop program, our back-to-school program. And in Soufrière in particular, I can tell you, for August, just under 1,000 persons, children got help from my office and from the foundation. Brothers and sisters, judge us by our performance. As a government with a conscience, because of the rising prices all over the world, our Prime Minister, in his generosity, has removed value-added tax on basic foods, brothers and sisters, bringing the price of food lower in the supermarkets. Our brothers and sisters, in addition to that, our Prime Minister has removed VAT on building material, plywood, plibo-maché, galvanized plibo-maché, poteau plibo-maché. Brothers and sisters, this is a government that is putting you first. This is a government that is putting you first. So when I compare the two performances, chalk and cheese, brothers and sisters, no contest between Alan Chasney and Philippe Joseph Pierre. No contest. No contest. So now, let us take a moment. Let us take a moment and compare in Soufrière the performance of Herod Stanislas and Emma Hippolyte. Yes. Herod's claim to fame is that he constructed this bus terminal and the Soufrière Square. My brothers and sisters, ma vle kouye volet project, mais c'est ça y est. That's what it is. You know, this was started by Haraksingh. You know, the square was started by Haraksingh. So only the truth will set us free. He can take credit for the roads in new development. C'est lui qui fait ça. He can take credit for the road at Zenon. But we have to take credit because it's our government that pays for it, brothers and sisters. Our government that pays for it, brothers and sisters. Ek imete yon chemin espérance, ça c'est pli un chemin casse-cou. I will have to come back and fix it. So, brothers and sisters, when we speak, parce que tout savent, tout est là, tout est il du bout projet. So why come and say something else? So I want you to compare his performance, that's what he has, and my performance. And I will start by the human resource development work that I have done. Training our boat boys, and I saw some of them there a while ago, from Barron's Drive. Setting up our vendors and giving them seed money to start and training our vendors. That is what I have done. That is what I have done, the training of young people to prepare them for the job of work. That is what I have done. In the area of education, the building of the 3 classrooms at the Soufrière Comprehensive School, thanks to the generosity of our Prime Minister. We built the extension of the primary school at BNTF 10. We've built as well an extension, a pre-K extension at the infant school. That is some of the work that I have done in education. We have gone to the Palmis Road, and we have renovated the IT center, and we have also equipped it with new equipment. That is what I have done in the area of education, in the area of healthcare. And you've heard what Musa told you. Negotiating with Sugar Beach so that they can improve the situation at the hospital as well as the equipment there. That is what I have done. In the area of housing, brothers and sisters, we have removed the asbestos in Palmis and Market Road, brothers and sisters. In the area of housing, we have fixed almost 80 homes in the Palmis area, brothers and sisters. And last year, we supported 175 families with building materials, brothers and sisters. And this year, between July and October, we've helped another 150 families with housing support, brothers and sisters. That is the work that we have done. That is the work that we have done in housing. I want to tell you as well, in the area of housing, our Prime Minister, very early when we came in, pardoned the debts of the Soufrière Credit Union so that the people of Mocha can have some relief. That is what we have done in the area of housing. In the area of food security, with the help of my colleague, Brother Chabatis, we have helped our farmers. For Jacques Dashin farmers, 52 farmers receive $1,500. Myers Bridge, 30 farmers, vegetable farmers receive $1,500. We have helped our farmers in the area of marketing, and at the moment, Dashin is one of the fastest growing exports for St. Lucia. That is what we have done. We have supported our farmers with fertilizer as well as with water tanks. And now we have formed the Soufrière Farmers Cooperative, brothers and sisters, to strengthen them. That is what I have done. In the area of farming as well, we have provided support to Bellevue Co-op. L'Enoa Toué office, la porte yote fermée. Right now, that door is open and they are serving the farmers. That is what we have done. For our fishers, we have installed no less than 4 fads in the Soufrière Bay. No less than 4 fads. For our fishers, we have put in solar in our fisheries complex, reducing the cost of operations for our fishers cooperative, giving them a savings that now they can pass on to the senior fishers. That is what we have done, brothers and sisters. For Bouton, I have gone in, I have built the Bouton Community Center. For Tong Center, I have put in the Red Bridge to connect Palmis to Tong Extension. In Palmis as well, we have installed our Palmis Learning Center so that our younger children can get support. In Chateau Bel Air, brothers and sisters, with the help of our cabinet, we have purchased the land for our Human Resource Center. In the area of roads, brothers and sisters, we have dealt with the Soufrière Bus Mini Road, brothers and sisters. A road that has not received attention for over 30 years. That is what I have done. Léo dou moko fait rien, ma connaître si yo pas connaître anglais et ben patois. But that is what I have done. In Soufrière town, just there, we are giving you a new administrative building, brothers and sisters. That all the services of government offered in Castries will be offered here. That is going to save you in terms of transportation costs as well as time. Thanks to the generosity of our Prime Minister. So, brothers and sisters, with the help of the NTRC, we install community-wide Wi-Fi in this community. That is what we have done, Mr. Speaker. That is what we have done, brothers and sisters. So, le yo di moko fe rien, mwen pa sav. Le yo di moko fe rien, mwen pa sav. Ek di yo, no parliamentary rep has given vouchers like this lady. And for community relaxation, we have renovated the Fourbenye Park and we are constructing a new development park. Brothers and sisters, for the 4.5 years, I have represented you at every forum. Moko même parler about GPH project la. Exaka vini la. So, brothers and sisters, with the GPH project, our people, our small businesses in Barron's Drive, 15 of them will get a significant facelift. A significant facelift for our small businesses in Barron's Drive. And for our unemployed young people in Barron's Drive, we are working with them to set their own businesses. We are transforming Barron's Drive, brothers and sisters. So, we have an election coming. We have an election coming. And I want to share with you some of the things that I would like to do when you vote me in as for the next term, brothers and sisters. Moko inu ni pwai vote. I would like the construction of the Soufrière Hospital, the new one. The construction of an HRDC in Chateau Belair and another in Fauchejac. Sporting facilities in Fonjalib and Mont-Lacroix. Rationalization of land for the construction of the Palmis Development Complex, brothers and sisters. The old copra factory, to develop it because that's the only open space left in Soufrière that we can actually develop, to include an agro-processing plant, an ITC center for our young people, for education, empowerment, and employment generation and tourism. We want the identification of land for the construction of a cricket field and other sporting facilities, and the identification of land for a housing program for Soufrière. Brothers and sisters, that housing program is important for us because especially for our young people. À présent là, si yon a ces jeunes moun nan ka travail, la pani pièce côté puis ou acheter un petit terrain en Soufrière. So it is our responsibility to identify appropriate lands and develop a housing program, especially for our young people, brothers and sisters. So, brothers and sisters, I have showed you my record card. I have delivered for you. And I will deliver for you again. But for me to deliver for you again, you have to deliver for me when that Prime Minister calls. So, brothers and sisters, this evening, all right, we have given you every reason to support Emma Hippolyte for Soufrière for Shajak. I have given you every reason throughout this country to support the St. Lucia Labour Party. I have given you every reason for us to keep at the helm of our country the mystery man, Philip, Joseph, Pierre. He's there and he will remain there with God's help. Long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. Long live our Honorable Philip Joseph Pierre. Long live the people of Soufrière for Shajak. Love you.
We again. Who we voting for auntie? Who we voting for auntie? Auntie Emma, auntie. Who we voting for auntie? Who we voting for auntie? Auntie. Mama il est bas. Les autres pas ouais.
C'est Emma nous voulons because Emma can aider. It's Emma we want because Emma is the one we voting.
Auntie Emma.
Balmis people.
Auntie Emma.
For Beignet.
Auntie Emma.
Barons Drive.
Auntie Emma.
Backhead Road.
Auntie Emma.
New development.
Auntie Emma.
Zenon Massé.
Auntie Emma.
Possé Champ.
Auntie Emma.
Château Bel-Air.
Auntie Emma.
Bonne-la-Croix.
Auntie Emma.
Port-Joli.
Auntie Emma.
Itens Massif.
Auntie Emma.
Jean Soufrière.
When elections is coming, Soufrière, make sure you get it right. We voting for Emma and we putting the flowers out. Cause live in the puti mama yet from Tibata Vaya. And live in the Pumali we say Emma new play. We voting Auntie Emma.
Balmis people.
Auntie Emma.
For Beignet.
Auntie Emma.
Barons Drive.
Auntie Emma.
Backhead Road.
Auntie Emma.
New development.
Auntie Emma.
Zenon Massé.
Auntie Emma.
Possé Champ.
Auntie Emma.
Château Bel-Air.
Auntie Emma.
Bonne-la-Croix.
Auntie Emma.
Port-Joli.
Auntie Emma.
Itens Massif.
Auntie Emma.
Jean Soufrière.
Who
When
we
it comes to
voting?
Mali, Emma got it right.
Who we voted? The Moody's? The Moody's? All right. But in all way, how you saying the Moody's red? Have you checked your ID card? Do you know that there's an extension office around the corner next to the bakery? Have you checked the voters list? Are you on it? Make sure. If you have not done that, do it before Sunday. If you have not done that, do it tomorrow. Because when the bell rings, you need to be ready. We are not scrambling. We just going to say, when the Prime Minister says the date, we're saying, PM, we are ready. M889, you are obstructing traffic. M889, you are obstructing traffic. Please remove your vehicle. That's right. You heard. No, one thing. Soufrière is a very, very special place. I see you. Soufrière is a very, very special place. They have a special kind of energy. You heard from Auntie Emma. You heard about her accomplishments. You learned something new tonight. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you were not aware. Or if you were aware, you may have forgotten. So when they come to you with promises of a bright future, remember the dark past not too long ago. And tell them that Soufrière is no longer a swing seat, because we are sticking with Labour for continued progress. The only way that we will see continued progress in this constituency is if you stick with Labour. Because you know what happens when the others are there. It's one surname on the contracts. It's one name that benefits. It's one set of people and friends that benefits. And you saw it for yourself. That's why you voted it out. And tell them, we know what you're giving. We don't want it again. Now, brothers and sisters, it's getting late, but we are going to call on our new candidates. We have some wonderful new candidates here with Labour. And first, we are going to go to the East Coast. Because it seems as though the constituency of Miku South needs a doctor. Lania Maladi of Miku South. So they need a doctor. I want to hear you say, is there a doctor in the house? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chandali Haraksingh.
Constituency will restore our pride, love and dignity. We have been taken for a ride every 5 years. Thank God for the SLP. We shedding no more tears. Me could South way, me could South way. We voting Dr. Haraksingh, one of us, and the message that she brings.
Good night, Soufrière. Bonsoir, Soufrière. The mood is from the turnout tonight, I can see that you guys are serious about returning Miss Emma Hippolyte to the Parliament of St. Lucia. And we will be returning the St. Lucia Labour Party back to government. This Labour government believes in bread, freedom, and justice for all. While the policies of the other side is to give the wealthy and the foreigners, and they expect us to collect the crumbs from the table. But we're telling them no. Nous pas qu'à faire ça. We deserve more. This Labour government is doing all in its power to ensure that the poor can get a stable salary and push them up to the middle class. The Youth Economy Grant is a classic example to help thousands of young people and help them in their own businesses. That is empowerment of the people. This Labour government that I am a part of believes in making a way for the strong among us who own businesses to expand and create more jobs for those struggling. This Prime Minister brought dignity to the office of the head of state. Unlike those who call us barking dogs, jackass, can you believe a Prime Minister saying this? St. Lucians all over this island, they are blaming Miku South for voting for him. But this is about to change. So my brothers and sisters, we are here tonight to claim a bright future for our children and our grandchildren. Tonight, our great party has rescued this country from depression and corruption. And we will be called upon in this very election to continue this pathway to economic growth and prosperity. There is another party who dreams of getting back to divide and victimize. You heard that they are not happy with workers of this country being given permanent status. Guard your vote this election. Lucians, watch your bread. We believe in a government that is strong enough to use words like love and compassion, and smart enough to convert our noblest aspirations into practical realities. We believe in encouraging the talented. We believe as true laborites that a society as blessed as ours can never, never, never return to the incompetent hands of the other party again. Jeremiah's victory in Miku North will be followed by the victory in Miku South. And we believe that for this country to benefit fully from the economic policies of this Labour administration, that we must vote for the St. Lucia Labour Party. So tonight, as I take my seat, I say, long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. Long live the Honourable Philip J. Pierre. Long live the people of St. Lucia. Good night, my people.
Thank you. Now that is a woman of class. Now you see in Soufrière, there's only one captain that we need. We need only one captain. Lotlani Pupo Palame, Eknukaiti. I drive boats. I drive boats. That's right. They will get the song just now. Right now, I would like to call on our next speaker. We go down to the south. This is a man who's replacing a phenomenal man, and he in turn is a phenomenal man. You have heard him speak many times, and when he speaks, goosebumps take you because he speaks with conviction and passion. And I am talking about Sir Danny Butcher. Put your hands together for him. View for South, where are you?
Danny Butcher, Danny Butcher, tout seul bon temps tout monde cap dit ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, Butcher is the future, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, tout seul bon temps monde cap dit ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, ba qui la stavo. Danny Butcher, Butcher is the future.
Brothers and sisters, good evening. Soufrière Forceja, good evening. View for South. The mood is. And every time we say that the mood is red, it's more than a slogan. It's a rallying call to let the United Workers' Party know that St. Lucia is staying with Labour. A few weeks ago, Let me just tell you how red the mood is. A few weeks ago, I was doing some house to house, and I went to a gentleman's home. It was in the evening. And I went to a gentleman's home, and the neighbor called him and said, "Hey, tell, lana moun ki vle wew, epi di kiles ki vle wew mwa. Yo di timisia ki ka koui bay Labour Party a vle wew. Idi timisia I fez afew. Mwa di mwa vle wew, mwa vle we fijayu. Idi timisia I fez afew. Mwa di timisia mwa vle pale ba ou. Idi timisia ou pokotan, the moon is red. Mwa di ebe, mwa di, pa moon, mood yo di. Idi ki moon, ki mood. Depi se red, mwa ka vote by etwal la. And that is what we want in Soufrière today, this election. You must stay true to the St. Lucia Labour Party, because the St. Lucia Labour Party has proven that it could govern the country with excellence and with integrity. And you heard about her work. You heard about her work in education. You heard about her work in healthcare. You heard about her work in infrastructure. You heard about her work in housing. You heard about her work with youth in youth development. And if Sister Emma, you have trusted her to deliver, then you can trust her again with the future of Soufrière Forces Jacques. Stay with Labour. And I want to put you on high alert this evening. I want to put you on high alert that not only Soufrière is staying with Labour, but Viewfort South is staying with Labour one more time. Sayo Pable Tanla, Sayo Pable Tanla. But just for this evening, I will take something from our good esteemed political leader, your Pable Tanli, but I have to put it in the pipe. And long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. Long live Soufrière Forces Jacques. Peace and love. God bless you.
Now you see why they call him Sir. Now you see why they call him Sir. When he speaks, everybody's hands up in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of Labour, we leave the south and we go all the way to the north, and we are calling on the good man from Babonneau, the man who is one for all. We're calling on John Paul Esteban.
Mama Labour, why? Mama Labour, why? Mama Labour, why? We ready, red and ready, so we ready, red and ready, we ready, red and ready. Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. The mood is red. 500 million more. The mood is red. The mood is red. Good night, my people of Labour. We ready. Good night, my people of Labour. Good night, my people of Labour. Good night. Now, Dimash Mwedu, Project Just Prosperity, PJP, is a phenomenon that is taking over St. Lucia. And the whole of St. Lucia is red. The whole of St. Lucia is red. Now, from the time you announced John Paul Esteban Babonneau, tout flabo fou, conformi fou, yo tout partout regardé, côté yo regardé pour vote, because flabo ka tourner, yon a lot, flabo ka tourner. Now, Najaki stronghold flabo, we are on course to win the Lager box in Babonneau. Babonneau is staying with the St. Lucia Labour Party. Let not your heart be troubled. We are bringing Babonneau home again for the St. Lucia Labour Party. Soufrière, it's a pleasure to be here. Let me tell you, the first time I heard about Sister Emma was when I was made a director of the National Community Foundation.
Now, sous serve National Community Foundation, ça you can faire, you can garder pour moun qui pauvre, moun qui disadvantaged, et you can aider you. And Sister Emma, as Executive Director of NIC, was the one who created the National Community Foundation. So give Sister Emma a big hand of applause for recognizing that we have disadvantaged people in our community and we need to help them. We need to help them by providing for them. My people of labor, we are on path to victory. Now, Lani Yomon Babono yo kikakui by pu flambeau. And his claim to fame is that he has been watching the seat for 40 years and he wrote 1-2 speeches for parliamentarians in budget debate. The man has no community record, no record of performance, but yet still he wants to be the rep in Babono. But that will not happen. There is a John Paul to ensure that that will not happen. And we are part of a great team and we are moving together. And when we move together, you need a leader, you need a great leader. And this gentleman at my back, he is one of the best leaders we have in the Caribbean. One of the best leaders you have in the Caribbean. Timi Sesa Apagaspia. Now, sou compare pour l'autre là, Monsieur Gaspia, now metanidi, la vie à Baudier Baila, il pas d'accord et puis. Vous savez pour qui ça il pas d'accord? Il voulait la ancienne pour gaspiller. Il voulait les ressources cette ici pour ça gaspiller. Mais ça pareil, jamais fait d'accord. He will never be Prime Minister of St. Lucia again. My people of Soufrière, I love you. Thank you and good night.
Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for?
Thank you very much, John Paul. Right now, I'm going to call on a very special lady. This lady. This lady has them running scared. She doesn't have to say much. Her presence alone is an intimidation to the United Workers' Party. That they have to talk about all sorts of things, Tibolom, Jab, Tutmagai, because they are intimidated by her. And who once was the driving force and the loudest voice is now a timid little puppy because of her. She will be the next representative of Castries Southeast. She will sit in the House and she will be a minister of government. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the one and only Lisa Joae.
Lisa, we voting for. Hey, Lisa, we voting for. There we go. Hey, Lisa, that day, straight out of forest, yeah. Southeast, a breath of fresh air. We don't want that guy there. Hey, no time to waste. We putting Lisa in the place. They have to brace. We putting Lisa in the place. Hey, no time to waste. We putting Lisa in the place. Tell them to brace. We putting Lisa in the place. Hey, vibrant and strong to represent the old and young. She know your pain, she come to ease up on this train. Not just with talk.
Mama Soufrière Forces Jacques. Bonsoir tout le monde. Bonsoir Mama Leba. Bonsoir Mama Set Lisi. Good night. Thank you. I love you too. Let me tell you, Sister Jade knows what she's talking about. Because some people know that you do not throw stones at green mangoes. They think we come here to play. But we are all about the people. Progress, pride, and possibilities for the people of St. Lucia and for the people of Castries Southeast. Tonight we are here to celebrate and support a woman of integrity, a woman who knows what it is to be transparent about leadership, and a woman who has a record and history of accountability. So it is no surprise that Philip J. Pierre has placed his full and absolute trust and confidence in your parliamentary rep, Honorable Hippolyte. And don't mind Auntie Emma, she is quiet and observing. Because leadership is not about loud noise. Leadership is about progress. It is about the progress that the fishermen received and the boat boys. Progress with your administrative center coming soon. Progress with your hospital. Progress with vouchers. Progress with support for housing. Progress for women and young people. And when the MSME program was launched, the people of Soufrière Bus were not left behind. Now, I don't sit in cabinet, but I hear the stories all the time. This lady continues to fight and advocate for you. She is not about talk. She is about work. She is about action. And that is why people in the Caribbean have full respect for Auntie Emma. People in the United Nations and the World Bank and other entities where she has worked, they have full respect for her. And growing up, she was a woman that I admired in politics. She was not about the mepui like some opponents that we know today. I heard they had a meeting in Forest Chair last night, and after 15 years of representation, they could not have 30 persons coming to the meeting. It not looking good for Flabo. It not looking good. And that is why, my friends, they will continue to attack your parliamentary representatives. Castries Southeast, they will continue to attack me. I heard my opponent on a platform call out the name of a young lady only because she is part of my campaign. And he was disrespectful towards her. He made the most disparaging remarks. But that says a lot about my opponent for Castries Southeast, who has no respect for women. You will never hear a parliamentary representative or a candidate from the St. Lucia Labour Party ever disrespect women. And that is why Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre continues to place women in cabinet, because they understand what it is to care. They have the emotional intelligence. They are the ones who carry your campaigns election after election. My people of Soufrière Bus, you must remain firm and strong with Auntie Emma. You must remain firm and strong with the St. Lucia Labour Party, because we are not shifting gears backward in Soufrière Bus. The only way we are going is forward with Auntie Emma, forward with Philip J. Pierre, forward with the St. Lucia Labour Party. Ensure you are registered to vote. Ensure you canvass your family. Ensure you canvass the bus driver, the teacher, the farmers, the health doctors and nurses. Every single person that you come in contact with must get up on election morning. Because when you hear 1 p.m., we want to hear that Soufrière Bus remains with the St. Lucia Labour Party. I want to wish you a safe and enjoyable election. Continue to throw your support behind her. Stand with Emma. Stand with Philip J. Pierre. Stand with our candidates. And stand with the St. Lucia Labour Party. Thank you.
Lisa, we voting for. Lisa, we voting for. Hey, Lisa, we voting for. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hey, Lisa, that straight out of Forest, yeah. Southeast, a breath of fresh air.
Thank you, Sister Lisa Shawayem. Thank you for that. Now, I I'm going to call on someone just before we call on our Prime Minister. He is not a new candidate, but he is a fresh face. He has an energy that is magnetic. This man and his supporters cause people from the other side to come and jump up with them. That is how magnetic he is. That is how much they want to come in. So we want to say, Denye Tikwas Flabo, Vini join Labour. And right now I'd like to call on, who's the boss of the North? Who's the boss of the North? Call his name, they're not hearing you. Kenson, Bebe, Hazime.
Bossile, who are you voting for? Baby, 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 baby. When the 1+1 is 2, baby can foot your poo. Baby on the double, the ika fest by the foo for you.
These are the men and women who will be
Soufrière! 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 The mood is red. The mood is red. And when we speak about red, we speak about love. And let me tell you something about this parliamentary representative for Soufrière. This parliamentary representative for Soufrière loves each and every one of you. This parliamentary representative has represented Soufrière with distinction. And let me give you a little story about this parliamentary representative. When she said to me she wanted the court in Zeno, she called me Monday, Zeno. Tuesday, Zeno. Wednesday, Zeno. Thursday, Zeno. Friday, Zeno. When she called me Sunday, I answered the phone. She called once, I answered the phone. Twice, I don't answer the phone. The third time I answered the phone, Medi, Emma, moi te à l'église li. Emma dit moi, ou pouvez d'épouser non? And this is the persistence of the member for Soufrière, for Sejak. And now Zeno is blessed with a brand new court for the young men and women in that community. And let me tell you something. Auntie Emma will not tell you, go and be part of Pierre's gang. Auntie Emma will not tell you, look for gang leader. Auntie Emma would tell you, become a member of the Soufrière Forces Act Youth and Sports Council. She would tell you, any leader that is on any block in Soufrière Forces Act, come together, identify your skill, identify your talent, and come to the Ministry of the Youth Economy and apply for a grant. She would tell you in every nook and cranny that as a young person, you deserve a government that will take all your talents and capabilities and turn it into entrepreneurship. That growth, that development, that movement upward can only be found if you vote for the St. Lucia Labour Party. And so, my people of Soufrière Forces Act, you as young people are intelligent. You will not believe any politician who comes to you and say to you that they will pay a deposit on every one of your mortgage. You are more discerning than that. You will work hard, go to school, and this Minister of Education and this Prime Minister will ensure you get a first-generation scholarship. This is the policy. This is the way of this St. Lucia Labour Party. And so, my people, This is a very important election. Young people, it's not just about fete and enjoying this time. Young people, you need to ensure that you are registered. You need to ensure that your ID card is ready. And when that election is called, young people, vote for the St. Lucia Labour Party. Because you know your life, your future depends on it. And if you are serious, and if you listen to the policies of these two governments, these two parties, you will know that your children and your children's children will thank you when you cast your vote at the next election for this St. Lucia Labour Party. And so, my people, when that election is called, I, Kenson Baby Kazmi, will be coming to Soufrière. We will be coming with our brigade. We will be going to Market Road and Palmis and Zeno. And we will be speaking to the young people. Because the young people need to continue to put their trust in Emma Hippolyte for Soufrière for Sejan. And when that night comes, and when the ballots are counted, I will be celebrating in Grosley, while Emma will be celebrating in Soufrière, as we will claim sweet victory. Long live the St. Lucia Labour Party. Long live the people of Grosley. Long live the Prime Minister. And long live Soufrière Sourceja. I thank you.
I heard them say, Marcella want to come and run Grosley. You mad, Sabafwe? I heard them say, Marcella want to come and run Grosley. You mad, Sabafwe? Kenson we require, take the people higher. So tell Marcella to like spider and just retire. They see them and conspire, but all of them are liar. Next election,
were you happy to hear from Baby? Did he give you that extra boost of energy? That's right. This is a national meeting here tonight, and we have a grand meeting at the home of the St. Lucia Labour Party on Sunday. We know that all of you will come, but when you come, don't bring one, bring two, bring three, bring four. We want to hear that there are no more minibuses available, because you know what they like to do. When they hear that we are planning, they plan one too. Make sure we fill every single bus in every single constituency, because on that day we need to hear from our Prime Minister. This is a man who has steered us from the brink of economic death and decline to prosperity, ladies and gentlemen. Our Prime Minister has done the very best, and his best is great for us. He will go down in history as one of the best Prime Ministers, if not the best Prime Minister we have ever had in the history of St. Lucia. And when we have a man like Philippe J. Pierre standing behind us, your future will be bright. The future of your children will be bright. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of labor, we know we have your vote, but we want you to go back into the communities and tell them, Esu turn about Philippe J. Pierre. Esu hatan sa premier ministre nou a hafe. And talk about the candidates. Talk about your rep. Feel proud, beat your chest and say, yes, I am a St. Lucia Labour Party supporter. Brothers and sisters of labor, I want to call on our Prime Minister at this time. Wherever you are, if you are sitting, stand to your feet. If you are standing, put your hands in the air. Because this is a man who deserves the applause. He deserves the love. And we are going to show him that Soufrière Bus Terminal is standing with the the Honorable Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre.
Mi boss l'arrivée, mi boss l'arrivée, mi boss là. Mi boss l'arrivée, mi boss l'arrivée, mi boss là. Voyez mon monter concret là. Mi boss là. Voyez mon a monter. Mi boss là. On peut pas de la
Comrades, I love you. Look at vibe in our meeting. Look at vibe in our meeting. But I'll tell you something. Là où est flambeau cani en meeting. Pas dit comme moun ou est là. Pas jamais dit comme moun ou est en meeting flambeau. Parce que si vous dites comme moun ou est en meeting flambeau, yo ka mande ou bon apology. So, if you go to a flambeau meeting, and you see all right there. Yes. But if you go to a flambeau meeting and you see what you see, and you see who was there, and you see who called who and tell them come out, don't say anything. Go out your home and say, flambeau te need 100,000 people. So my brothers and sisters, I love what I see in Soufrière. I love what I see in Soufrière. Because last election, there was a man who came in the parliament. And he came there and he spoke for 47.5 minutes. And only what he talked about is Philip J. Pierre. Philip J. Pierre. He tell me I must put skyscraper in Marchand. He tell me I must put airport in Marchand. He tell me I must bring cruise ship to Marchand. So I said to him, you see, you're not coming back in this parliament again. And I was here in Soufrière every Tuesday. Every Tuesday I was in Soufrière. Because I knew Soufrière needed better representation. And I worked with you. And I worked with Emma and you, the people of Barons Drive. You see, Barons Drive is a place after my own heart. Because until you count the votes in Barons Drive, you cannot see anything. And that is why Emma is doing the work she's doing in Barons Drive. And that is why when the fish farmers of Barons Drive lost their boats, Emma came to the cabinet and asked for money for you in Barons Drive. And those who did not have a license, Emma organized them and we came back and we helped them in Barons Drive. So that is why Barons Drive and Emma is one. My brothers and my sisters, I want you to always remember that the United Workers' Party were in power before. They are pretending as if they were never in power. They are pretending as if they just rich. But you know, they cannot help themselves. They cannot help themselves. So no matter what they try, no matter what they promise, they always lie. So here's what they tell you. They say to you that they will give every young person, they will guarantee a mortgage for every young person. They think you stupid. They think you stupid. Here's what we did for young people to help them with their housing. Number one, we removed the VAT on basic building materials so the house can become cheaper. Number one. Number two, for civil servants and teachers and policemen, we said if your mortgage is $400,000 or less, you have to pay no stamp duty. Number two. Number three, we are getting house lots for people who lived on that land for 30 years or more. We are giving them the house free, so they can go to the bank and borrow money to build a house. That is what we have started to do, and we continue to do. And the biggest one, we just agree with the Taiwanese to put $20 million US in housing for the people of St. Lucia. So anybody, you can see that. That is not a dream. That is not a we woulda. That is not a we shoulda. That is something we are doing for you, the people of St. Lucia and the people of Soufrière. So I have no fear, because the promises and the lies have just begun. Flambeau will tell you they will do everything. All in a sudden, people that used to call you all kind of names, people that used to tell the parents, go and fix toilets in the schools. All in a sudden, they want to do everything. But you know, the hypocrisy of these people, the bluff, the lies, the misinformation of these people will not fool the people of Soufrière. I want you to think about the life under the United Workers' Party. I want you to think how they insulted you. I want you to think of the names they called you. I want you to remember how they gave 1,000 acres of your land for 99 cents per acre for 99 years. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the promises that they made that they never kept. I want you to think about how they treated the teachers, the policemen, and the nurses of this country. And I can say that this government, we have treated police the best that any kind of government has treated them in this country. That is what we did. The teachers, the temporary teachers that did not get any salary in August. We, this government, we have paid them their August salary, the teachers in St. Lucia. We didn't promise them that. When the time came at the end of August, they went to the bank and they found their money in their pockets. That wasn't no ching. That wasn't no ching ching. That was not ching ching. That was money in your pocket. That's what it is. And this week, November, this month, every pensioner, every government pensioner will get $600 in their pockets. Not no ching ching. Not no, I will give you that. Your patrimony is your credit card. Money in your pocket. And every civil servant, every policeman, every teacher, on December the 22nd, they will get their bonus again. And I'll tell you what. If things work out well, when things work out well, when things work out well, you see, this Christmas, we are going to have one day that is going to be a VAT-free day. So on that day, after you get your bonus and you get your salary, you are paying no VAT on nothing. That is the present we are giving you, the people of St. Lucia. And if they don't like it, tell them put it in their pipe and... You see, my brothers and sisters, we must never let St. Lucia get back in the hands of these guys again. Never, 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 never. Never. Because they have shown you that they want to use you. And I see them trying to dance. You have no rhythm. You are accustomed to that. You know the people, you can't dance like me. What are you doing? Magie. No rhythm. No rhythm. They're like DJ, no sound. But my brothers, in this party, we only have rhythm, we only have vibes, we have ideas. And that is why we have said to all young people who have a business idea, through our youth economy, we are going to give you a grant. But before we give you that grant, we are going to train you, we are going to get you accustomed to proper business practices. And then, next year, in the next term, we are going to double the money that we put in the youth economy. Next term. So, don't listen to the nonsense. $25,000. Kotea. $25,000 where? In their mouth. Can't do it. Tell them work the maths. Work out the arithmetic. When they tell you nonsense, tell them work out the arithmetic. Work out $25,000 and multiply it by what we've done. And you see, if you ever have the money to do that, $100 million, magie. They think they can fool you. They think you're stupid. So they can come before an election, just before an election, come together. The same young people, they call all kind of names. The same young people, they say single mothers committing crime. You can take them and put them together. Everybody stand up behind as if they're in a funeral, hands full, no vibe, and one man lying. No vibes. No vibes. Flambeau Pani vibe. Say it after me. Flambeau Pani vibe. One more time. Flambeau Pani vibe. No vibes. Just bluff. Bluff. But this party, these men and women, and you heard them themselves. When you had Danny, when you had Chandra, Chandra. I'll tell you something, I just told the deputy, one Wednesday, everybody, we're going to Miku South. Everybody, we're going to Miku South because we have to make a statement. We have to make a statement because a doctor is in the house. We're going to make a statement. So don't worry if them trying to hold people children in the neck. Magie, hypocrite. Taking people children, put them in their neck. So my brothers and my sisters, in the election that's coming, you will hear the nastiest things from the United Workers' Party. That is all they know. That's all they know. Lies, bluff, and nastiness. But we will remain focused. We will keep our eye on the prize. So you must remember that Sister Emma is the real deal. Sister Emma has produced for the people of Soufrière. Sister Emma has made your life better. Sister Emma has ensured that the cost of certain things in the supermarket, that the cost goes down. Because she understands commerce. Sister Emma is a real woman who loves you, who understands you, and who will improve your life. So, yo toujours ka hele, ring the bell. Au soir, na vini sit là, tout flambeau. You aura dit, he'll call the election? Ring the bell. Mais tout flambeau paix. Yo paix. I will ring the bell. But we are ringing no bell. We shout in elections. Bell se bagay, ou ka bay, ti mamay l'école. Bling. We are shouting elections. And when the time comes, you want to know when? Election days. Election days. You know your homework. Ou apprendre l'école. Or shay moun party apprendre l'école. So my brothers, get ready. Get your ID card. Make sure your name is on the voters list. Make sure your name is on the voters list. Because this Labour Party wants to continue the work that we have started in this country. I want you to judge us by our record. Judge us by what we've done. And when you went to pay your CXC fees this month, I am sure you paid less money than you paid last year because of this Lucia Labour Party. I'm sure you paid less money for CXC. You paid less money. And next year, we are going to increase. So we're going to pay for 5 subjects next year for the people of St. Lucia. So my brothers and my sisters, you will see us again. Because Emma Hippolyte has to be, you have to put her in the Parliament of St. Lucia at the next general election. And you have to put all these men and women back in the parliament, my sisters and my brothers. And no matter how they try to slander us, no matter how they try to abuse us, no matter how they try misinformation, you've seen what they've done to Hile, or what they try to do Hile. But any time Hile goes to court, he wins. Anytime. You can parler. But when the time comes, when we go to court, when we have the facts, look at who always wins the case in the court, my brothers and sisters. So let's hold tight. Hold tight. Do not allow the United Workers' Party to provoke you. Do not allow them to provoke you. They will lie. Somebody tells me that they will use AI to say things that we did not say and say is we say it. That is their habit. That's their habit. But stay focused. Support Emma. Emma has a lot more work to do. We are going to build the administrative center for the people of Soufrière. We are going to build it. We are going to build the home for the elderly in Soufrière. We are going to build it. We have the money already to do it, my brothers and sisters. And we are going to, in the next term, build a brand new hospital for the people of Soufrière. We are going to do it. We have started. So Emma has a lot of work to do. You must ensure Emma is in the parliament. So I thank you. I thank Soufrière for the support that they gave to my colleague, Brother Dalson, to my colleague, Walter François. Then you had a little break and you went to Sister Emma. Remain with Sister Emma at the next general election. Good night, my brothers and sisters. The mood is, and if they don't like it, let them put it in their pipe and. Good night, my brothers and sisters.
That's why I voted for Labour. They putting the people first. I not voting for no flambeau to put us back in reverse. I moving forward instead. I have my eyes on the bread. Ask anybody in the country, they will tell you the mood is red. Red is the mood. If you don't like it, put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Put your hands together for the Honorable Prime Minister and the esteemed candidates, the representatives. Put your hands together for the Honorable Emma Hippolyte. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you learn. So as you go back home, equip yourself with that knowledge. And when they attack you, hit them with the facts about Emma's outstanding achievements, all that she has done in the 5 years and all that she prepares to do. As you prepare to go home, ladies and gentlemen, remember that we meet at the market steps at 4 p.m. on Sunday. We want to see you bright and early, sisters and brothers in Labour. Get home safe. Get home safe, brothers and sisters of Labour. And we will see you on the campaign trail. We will be at the market steps on Sunday at what time? At what time? Put your hands together one more time for Team Labour.
What do you say? What do you say?
Head that. Don't